at 3, go climb a tree, and it's offer a review with Mobile Boomer. And yes, I just wanted to say that I switched my team placement for offense inside of Arena one more time. This was a suggestion from chat. I believe the suggestion came from Benny Westside. If not, thank you, whoever suggested it. But putting Drax in between Black Cat and Hard Light is amazing. And the idea is you actually want Drax to die from the Super Skull opening. And then Ms. Marvel Hard Light's kind of on an island by herself with the other 3 not over there after she does taunt. And typically the first thing I do is I use Ms. Marvel Hard Light with her special to strip the immunity away from Apocalypse. That way Black Cat can stun the opposing Apocalypse. Very simple match. Ever since I started using Drax in Arena, I actually have not lost. I want to go over something that TDAT sent me, and this was an article, I believe, published by the Visual Capitalist, and it's talking about 50 years of video game revenue, and this is inflation adjusted based off the year of 2022. And you can see here there's some spikes here, like when Pac-Man came out in the arcade system. Then you got Street Fighter 2, which was a big hit for me. I played a ton of Street Fighter. I was Akuma or Ryu, but never Ken. Anyways, I'm just saying, Steam came out in 2003, iPhone came out, and then you could see that even Fortnite barely has a blip on this, and you can just see how monstrous mobile games has gotten. Mobile games are actually accounting for much more than half of the revenue. Now, the one thing that is a little bit more nuanced and that this chart doesn't show is that I feel like the mobile game industry right now, there's a lot of games released, but only a select few of them actually make it. And when I look at the revenue charts, a lot of the games that are on the top of the charts are games that have been out for a long time. We're talking like Clash of Clans or Candy Crush or Marvel Contest of Champions and Galaxy of Heroes and Raid Shadow Legends and Marvel Strike Force. These are the games that are on the top. And it seems like there's only a select few number of games that have broken out in the last year or so. Like I think of Monopoly Go and Honkai Star Rail and maybe even Marvel Snap. But if we compared this to like the amount of revenue of Hollywood as a source of entertainment, mobile games surpassed Hollywood a long time ago. And I believe this number is more than double the size of the movie industry. So I love video games. Think it is the best form of entertainment. I'm a huge fan, and you can see here the numbers reflect where the money is. It's in mobile titles. Also, right now we have 10x Dark promotion credits. So if you're holding on to your Red Star orbs, my suggestion is to only open them when we have 10x Dark promotion credits. Thursday the 4th, Sunspot is coming to the game, and Sunspot will be the featured character. Big shout out to Baka for doing some analysis, some cost analysis on the Battle Pass. And if we take a look at the numbers here, and I got to tell you, most people are not really thinking about this. Even though there's an uptick in the characters are not the ones that people want. It's the Bifrost. Now, if you need the Bifrost and you're looking for Bifrost and you don't have them up and running, then this Battle Pass becomes a relative good value. And I'll say this, like if you're going to spend $20 a week, $80 a month, the first $80 in a monthly period that you spend on Marvel Strike Force probably should be the Battle Pass. It does have the highest value. But that being said, a lot of people are just not interested in these characters. Now, for me, one of the top values in the Battle Pass is going to be the Dark Promotion credits. There's 1,500 at the beginning of the track, and there is another 2,000 at the end of the track for a total of 3,500, which is in alignment with last time. But it looks like most of the numbers match up with just a little bit more orange gear, a little bit origin gear, a little bit more 16s. But really the difference is the characters, and these are characters they're not wanting. A lot of people are saying they're not wanting. So in general, a lot of people in chat and people that I've been talking to today on Twitch are going to be skipping on this battle pass. Myself, I'm not sure. I do need dark promos, but I don't know. I feel like I've got a lot of the dark promos, a lot of the characters up and running, and I'm not really even sure who to upgrade. It's also pointed out to me that, the battle pass is $20. So that's what we were talking about, the $20. Well, if you're willing to spend the $20 and then you want to spend another $30, then you'll get 250. And what is this? Diamond silver promotion credits. Diamond promotion credits, 250. That is, not worth $30 to me, but if you want to upgrade a character, what is the cost? What is it? 50 to take to some 0 to 1, and then from 1 to 2 is 90, and then what is it? 200. It's a lot. It's a lot to go to 3. I'm going to pull it up right now, but it is not cheap to go from diamond promotion credits. And so if that's what you're into, go for it. I just don't see the value on that myself. I don't have any to be upgraded right now down at the bottom. 280. So this is not even enough to take a character from 2 diamond to 3 diamond right there. We talked about that. If my kid ever gets suspended from school, I'm going to make him blitz every hour for 8 straight days as his punishment. I remember making my daughter when she was blitz in the car before. Okay. How's the game changed through 2023? And I might have to make a video outlining all the specific things. In fact, there was a very specific post put out by the Players Voice movement of things that have been changed, things that didn't get changed, and things that they want to change. But they also had a very long list of suggestions that the Players Voice movement that have been implemented by Scopely. And I think that's great. Now, what I'll say about this is, if I think about the last 5 years plus in my experience of playing Marvel Strike Force, people often have asked me, should I play Marvel Strike Force? And I'm like, Oh, I quit a year ago. Should I come back to the game? I'm like, I am not kidding. In the last month, I have been asked that question, and for the very first time, I had overall positive things to say about Marvel Strike Force. Kat, my wife, just started playing Marvel Strike Force, and another player said, hey, I'm thinking about coming back to the game. I was like, hey, the game feels great. Is the game perfect? I don't think so. But this is the first time that I can remember recommending the game to players that are coming back or for players that have not played the game before. What is wrong with me? All right, we've got an offer right here. This is an extreme value. And this is Nightcrawler for $10, which is a 15 shard unlock. I think this is pretty good if you don't have Nightcrawler unlocked. Like if you've got Gambit already, you want to spend $10 and you get 30 Nightcrawler shards, and you also will get 400 dark promotion credits and 1,000 gold promotion credits. Now these gold promotion credits are useful until they aren't, and they have lost usefulness to me. I quickly get over 1,000 of them saved up. One time I got up to 2,000. I'm literally buying minions at this point with gold promotion credits. So I'm sure there's value for a lot of players. I would suggest, upgrading, your arena teams, your raid teams, your Alliance War teams, your Crucible teams, all the characters that you have at 7 yellows, take them at 7 reds as you get these credits. Whatever characters, of course, is most important to you. I kind of like Arena, Raid, Crucible, then Alliance War in that order. But at some point, these are just not useful. Makes me wish I didn't buy that offer a long time ago. Now, there's 3 offers right now for Unlimited X-Men, which does have Gambit. And Gambit's amazing right now. Works well with Extreme X-Men and Nightcrawler for that matter. And so this one here is the best of the 3. $15, you get 100 of the 4 characters, and you get some training materials and some gold. This one right here doesn't have the training materials and the gold, and it's $25 for 150, and then there's another $10 offer for 50 of each. So if you're in the market for Unlimited, this is the better of the three offers. All right here, we've got some of the sparklers, which is the event item for the spending event, the spending milestones. These items right here are not available without purchase of offers. Also, I highly suggest using Ultra Cores because you get credit for that event by using Ultra Cores. So I typically will go to the web store, get the points from the web store, purchase the Ultra Cores, and then I could spend the Ultra Cores in game and get credit for the event, which also complements the sparkler. So if you need gold promotion credits, again, these are not that useful to me, but 3 million gold, $5 is an okay offer. So there is a series of 5 offers. We talked about this yesterday. So this offer right here is $5 for 300 cores. Typically when you spend $5, you get 375 cores. So if you're a purchaser of power cores, one way of looking at this is that these 3 items right here are for 75 power cores. I did buy the first one. I also bought the second one, which is 660 for $10, and then you get the gold and the sparklers as well. Again, if you purchase $10 normally, you get 750. With this offer right here, you get 660 for the difference in the 90. You get this stuff right here. And then I also bought the $20 offer right here, which has a Dawn Diamond orb, some gold, and then more of the sparklers, the event currency. And typically when you spend $20, you get 1580. So there's just like, what, 1580 minus 1450. What is that, 130? You get this other stuff. I think that's fantastic. And then similar goes up until the $50 mark. And typically for $50, you get 4,100. Here you get 4,000, but this other stuff. And then lastly, you could buy this offer 3 times. So what is that? 185, 208, $385. And you can buy your cores and get all this bonus stuff. Typically, you only get 8,600 for $100. Krakens do what Krakens do. Have fun with it. And then lastly, right here, like I said, I'm not much in the market myself for Elite 7s or gold promotion credits anymore. I feel it's kind of moved past that. These are in multiples of 2,500, so they get 4 Elite 7s for $20. And lastly, spend your incursion energy. Run, don't walk. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Is it more than $385? Oh, wow. $400? Maybe I did my math wrong.